Oisca International is most known among the people around the globe, but it's not so familiar to some of our viewers. Could you please tell something briefly about Oisca?
Oisca is stand for industrial. Industrial means it's not just ordinary industries. The work getting the benefit from the nature, such as agriculture, nature-friendly industries.
And what is your interest in the field of education, sir?
Yes, the disciplines and those who have philosophies, farm philosophies, living with nature.
And on industrial side, what are your advantages?
Pardon?
In the industrial side, what are the things Oisca has undertaken so far in India?
Unfortunately, we haven't yet started with full scales. But in other countries, we have been doing a lot, such as organic agriculture and sericultures. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Mario Lopez, tell us something about Oisca International, the operations in your country, I mean Philippines.
Well, in environmental awareness, it's very good in my place. You see, we are promoting the children's forest program. We teach the children to plant trees, to teach them about environmental awareness, and also our reforestation, which I am the manager. You see, the impact of my reforestation is so great. Before our planting, nobody likes to plant trees on top of the mountain.
Is it?
Because they said it's nothing. Why you plant and the trees don't survive? Because of so many problems like burning, a lack of water, and so on. But we still tried with the support of Oisca. Now we have a 500 hectares reforestation projects. It's already big. And now the impact is so great. Now people are trying to copy, replicate what we did in the reforestation program.
That's good. Okay, apart from the field of environmental protection, do Oisca do anything in the field of industry in your country?
Oh yes, they are actually my wife is into food processing. So the technology we are using now, we owe it to the
Oisca?
Yes, Oisca, particularly in my place where I train in Japan. They are sending me brochures of food processing also. Yes.
So they are equally active in the field of industry also in your country, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay. Anything to tell our student population in our country? You got something to tell, to convey to the student population who aspire to appear this kind of competitive examinations in our country?
Okay. So, my impression of the students in this school, they are more intelligent, I think, yes, and they have more self-confidence compared to many students in our public schools.
I see.
Yes, we have good private schools in the Philippines.
Oh, I see.
And they are very good also, but the tuition fees that they are paying in the school are about 5 times higher than what your students are paying here.
Is it?
Yes.
India's economic, you mean?
Yeah, and your students here speak good English.
Is it?
Yes. In the Philippines, in the private schools, yes, they do speak good English also. But in the private schools, somehow the quality of English has deteriorated.
I see.
Yes, and that is one big problem in our country, the public school system, especially the basic education. So in international competitions, we always rank like 2nd or 3rd to the lowest among 40 countries.
I see.
Yes, so that's the challenge that the national government is trying to face today, and we in the local government are trying to help also.
And students from your country also is participating in these kind of examinations of Oisca, is it?
No, I haven't heard of students competing in this kind of examination.
Is there any internationally competitive examination which your people undergo?
Yes, students from the private schools, every year they go to other countries like London to enter into international competition on science, mathematics, yes, and speaking.
What principal difference you have observed in your short exposure between our country students and your country students?
Like what I have said before, students in the private schools in the Philippines are doing really good. But those in the private schools, they are the ones really left behind.
I see.
So when they go to college, it is very difficult for students in the public schools to be accepted in good college schools in the Philippines.
I see. Because of the medium of instruction change?
Yes, because their preparatory is not as good as the students in the private schools.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rojas.
Thank you very much.
Wishing every student a great success. I am Babu Apat for the regional channel at Bhavans Vidyashram, Chelembra.